Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video we're going to talk about a recent launch from EQ. So that is Vivo's company. So this company has recently launched a model named as EQ Z6 5G in India. So we are going to talk about this phone specs and my personal suggestions in this video. So starting with the base, like the design looks so much similar to Z5 and Z4. It comes with 2.5 flat display and also front you have triple camera. It has 120 refresh rate and all kind of those things which I'll explain in the later part. So starting with the base, it comes with 6.58 inches full HD plus display, so that is quite good. Plus here you have DCI P3 color gamut, so which is also quite good when compared to sRGB. So here talking about this display, I have to give a small difference between LED and LCD. So what is the difference here? So if you're a kind of a person who like where you're going to use your phones in the daytime, then LED is a good option, like LCD is a good option for you. Whereas on the other side, like if you're going to use your phones at the night times where you're going to switch off your lights and then you're going to use, then LED is a good option. And moreover here there are numerous types, like whichever you want. Like here you have OLED, AMOLED, Super AMOLED. Here you have IPS LCD, HD plus type of displays and so. And moreover, it depends on the company's perspective, like whichever screen they want and also their cost and everything. Each company goes for it. And talking more about this Z6 model, here it comes with a pixel resolution of 1080 into 2408 pixel resolution, so which is quite good. And also talking more about it, we have to talk about its main specs, like talking about its overall specs. So the first thing which you have to talk here is PPI density. So that is pixel per inch density. So what is this PPI density? So before going on to this step, I have to give a small intro here of what is the meaning of pixels. So if you take any screens or any desktops whichever you use in a day-to-day type, the screen which we are looking at is specially made of a small element named as pixels. And to know what is a pixel, like if you just remember our old age phones, vintage phones, so where if you just zoom a photo, like you can just see a square like structure. So these structures are named as pixels, and this combination of these pixels is named as PPI density. So that's it. And next thing is, what is the use of knowing this PPI density? So for those like on depending on your PPI density, the clarity of your screen plays some very important role, in the sense like if your PPI density is so high, then the clarity of image in your screen will be so good, like colors, images and all kind of dots, lines and all those things will be so good. So that is what the major difference here. So here the PPI density is 401, so which is quite good. And also like nowadays all phones come with the PPI density of more than 390, but still, like if you take a huge phone and if you do a comparison, then you can easily see the differences between like the PPIs and so that's it. So talking next thing here is its refresh rate. So what is the refresh rate? So basically refresh rate is very important for the peoples like who are interested in gaming or who is interested in taking a phone in gaming perspective. And so for those peoples, what is the refresh rate? Is basically, suppose if you're playing some games or anything with your friends and so, you might have noticed like suddenly if an enemy pops out, or suddenly if you want to turn your screen, and so you might have noticed that like there will be a sudden delay in your phone, or your phone will get stuck, or else there will be like a gray screen in your phone. So these things are mainly due to this refresh rate. So refresh rate, what does it does is basically every second your screen has to be refreshed and a new image has to be popped out. So that is what the main thing here is. So here the refresh rate is 120 Hz, so which is a decent one. So like if you want ultra legend gaming phone, go for 144 Hz. If you want less than 120, go for 90, but 90 Hz is like kind of an issue nowadays. So talking more about here, next thing is touch sampling rate. So what is touch sampling rate? So basically, suppose like if you're using some social media apps, maybe Instagram, WhatsApp or anything, you might have noticed that you have typed your text in the image, but it will take 1 or 2 seconds delay to appear on your screen. So that is mainly due to this touch sampling rate, in the sense your screen has to recognize like how much, what is the command which you're giving to the screen, and it has to notice each of your sensors like touch sensors and so that is what. And the main use of this touch sampling rate is for those people who play gaming. For those people this is very important, because you'll play 2-finger gaming, 4-finger gamings and so these each finger touch is very important, whereas like each second is also very important for you. So here the touch sampling rate is 240 Hz, so which is also a decent one. So if you want so high, go for 360. If you go for less, go for 120 Hz. So that's it. So talking more here, more about here, it's aspect ratio. So here the aspect ratio is 20:9. In the sense, if you take a full phone, 20 will be your length and 9 will be your breadth, and followed by it here you have to see your screen to body ratio. So here the screen to body ratio is 84%, where if you take 100% of your phone, in that 84% will be your screen, and rest will be your backside, like your camera side and all kind of those things. So that's it. And talking more about this thing is we have to talk about its processor. So in processor here it comes with Qualcomm Snapdragon 695 SoC, so 5G chipset, so this is quite good. And also 695, I think so most people know, like most of the phones are using till now 695. It has good benchmark in Antutu and so. And here for graphics it has combined with Arduino 619, so that is also quite good, because when compared to 612 and 613, Arduino 609 is far better, so in graphics side, so that is good. And talking more about this processing side is here you can just combine with the 4GB, 60 or 8GB. So you have three variants with 64, 120GB of internals and so. And for additional purposes, you can also expand your RAM for additional 4GB and so. So those things the company is providing. And on Android side, it works on FunOS, Android 11 and so. So that's it. So this is about its processing side. So next thing is we have to talk about its cameras. In camera front, you have triple with 50 megapixel plus aperture of 1.8 plus 2 macro and next 2 for depth. So here the main thing is the sensor used here is Samsung ISOCELL, so SN1 sensor, so which is quite new and quite different when compared to other phones under this budget, because most of the phones use Sony sensor sensors. So here using Samsung is quite different. And also in front you have 16 megapixel for punch hole camera. So that's it. And next thing is we have to talk about its battery. So in battery side front you have 5000 mAh type C, and you have 18 watts fast charging, and additionally you have 3.5mm jack, you have Bluetooth 5.1 and so on. So it comes in 2 colors. So next thing is we have to talk about its price. On the price side, it comes in 3 variants as I mentioned before. The starting price is 15.5k to the max of 17.5. And also, like if you're interested to reduce this price, you can use HDFC cards, so you can get instant discounts up to 2000. So you can get those discounts and so the price can be reduced. So the sale starts from March 22 in Amazon and also in their official website. So who is interested, you can check it out. I'll put the link also in the description. You can check it out there. So that's it. So this is about this phone specs. And finally coming to my suggestions about this phone is, first thing is, can I go this phone for gaming? I'll say yeah, you can go for it. There's going to be no issues, but one thing is, make sure that you buy a good RAM. And also for gamers, here you have 5-layer cooling system, so which can cool up to 10 degrees, so that is also quite good. But still, if you want a good phones in the same range, do check it out. Vivo T1 and also Infinix Zero 5G, Poco M4 Pro 5G, all kind of those phones, because they are also same like gaming phones and so you can check it out there. And also for camera, you can go for it. There is going to be no issues. On the whole, if you are interested in taking this phone, yeah, you can go for it. But on the other side, please make sure that you have a service center in your place, because like in many places the service center is just getting upgraded right now. So like do check it out, like whether you have it in your place, surrounding in your areas and so, and then go for this phone. So that's it. So this is my suggestion about this phone. So with this, I'll just end this video. So if you have any doubts related to this, or else if you need comparison and so, comment below, I'll surely reply to it. So hope you like this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. So like this content, I'll just meet you in the next video. So till then, peace from K Square. Bye.